There's a dog!
It's been a few weeks and there's been a lot of changes out here. So let's get you caught up on exactly where we are, including what happened to my garlic and did the wife pick up a furry friend or two.
I think we need to buy stock in these planters.
Oops, you weren't supposed to see this.
This is purslane.
I planted purslane once and it's been coming up forever. And then those Johnny Forget-Me-Nots or whatever of the what were those things? Violas took over everything, including this bed. And I think they choked out all my purslane. These are coming out, those are going in. Trying to keep all the dirt in here.
How bad or good does it look? It doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to look.
Well, I think this stuff is different everywhere you get it from. And like some people show pictures of it being horrible. Millennial Gardener had one recently. His was all sticks. I've never gotten sticks in my black cow.
Getting the tomato stacked up?
Well, it's kind of an emergency thing. I'm trying to just get, because it was bent over, until I can get out here tomorrow and properly stake it.
Look.
Tomato. Nothing was popping through. When I dug the mulch off, there was a whole bunch of laying up under the mulch things not coming through. So I think my ground cherries were choking out. So I'm pulling the mulch off. I'm going to replant the rest of these in here. So this one was a Cosmos. Cosmos. I don't know which way you actually say that. I think it's the same thing down there. The mulch choked it out. Like there was little green stuff growing up under here, but it looks...
There's a dog!
No.
I'm sorry. Oh, there's another dog!
Yeah. Those are the two that you saw the other day, right?
I think so.
Yeah, they live around here somewhere. They're always running through the yard. They're always happy.
You know the old saying about ADHD and squirrel?
Dog. Instead of replanting Cosmos, we actually picked up some Alyssum, which we didn't have this year and we actually really liked. This is pastel carpet mixed color, so it's basically white and pink. This is a chili red hot pepper.
Okay.
Already got a little pepper on it. My dados never came up, even the second set of dado seeds, so I'm thinking those seeds just aren't really viable now.
Not really sure, but I think it's the bad dirt.
I mean, it could be my bad dirt.
So pepper number 2 is a...
This is interesting. It's a jalapeno.
Oh.
It's a jalapeno that ain't hot.
I still won't eat it.
You got that right.
What is this last one?
A shishito. It's like a little baby sweet pepper. They were on sale at Lowe's, and they fell in the cart when I wasn't looking.
They're not looking fantastic, but I think it's the heat.
Well, let's find out.
What do you mean, let's find out? Oh, no.
Was the seed?
I hate to tell you we don't have any milk. Okay, I've got to be honest. I thought you were playing that up for the camera.
Something has hit the back of my throat. In fact, it's still... I didn't think those little things were that hot. Apparently, I can't take hot.
So what y'all missed off camera was when he was like, well, the flesh won't be hot. And he removed all the seeds and then started chewing the flesh of the pepper.
And I don't know if it was that or if the seed juice just hit the back of my throat finally. But that was hot.
You know, people are going to think we're made of money.
We are. We're YouTubers. We're all rich.
No, we're not. Except for when people comment.
You see, this dirt is good. Your dirt is bad.
And then it gets us more money.
This is true. That definitely helped out. Man, this ain't nothing but a root ball. Oh. This was our chamomile. Wait,
Okay.
chamomile.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this one's been getting watered regularly, so that may be why it's so wet. Well, again, it rained an inch of rain, too.
I feel like you're in the garden of onions.
I'm amazed those things are still growing. There's no soil in there at all. I just kind of keep throwing water in there every so often to keep
It's
the roots
because
wet.
you know what you took out?
My bad soil. One of the lessons we've learned with our experiment is that mine holds maybe too much water. I'm thinking about mixing that other cocoa brick we got into this. A bag of Miracle-Gro.
Oh, gosh. You just made everybody mad.
It's the internet. Everything makes everybody mad. A bag of mushroom compost, some cocoa, and maybe even a bag of black cow. I'm kind of experimenting. I'm kind of just throwing stuff together. Don't y'all know me by now? I mean, it's kind of like how Grandma cooked. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. They don't know any dimensions or quantities. They just throw stuff together.
You know, if you wet that down first, it wouldn't do all that powdery stuff, right?
Yeah, whatever. That's the thing. Everyone's like, use vermiculite, but vermiculite is actually more of a fertilizer from what I've been reading, and it's designed to dissolve. So it dissolves faster than perlite does, from what I read.
So you do realize that there is more cocoa than there is pot there, right?
I'm just trying to figure out why, when I pull this plastic bag off my cocoa,
There's another
there's a
plastic.
plastic bag on my cocoa.
There's going to be comments, and I'm already seeing the comments.
Feed that algorithm, y'all.
Oh, is that what's happening here? You're feeding the angry commenters? And are you going to rinse it better this time?
Nope. Learning a lesson's easy. Implementing the lesson, that's the hard part. I don't know how much I trust these people in their cocoa mix. Crunchy granola hippie homesteaders.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Didn't get enough, huh?
That was the plan.
I should have known that you wouldn't do it camera forward.
I'm here to work, not film.
I'm here to film and to annoy you. Am I doing a good job?
Oh, you are doing an excellent job. Yeah, like I don't really know exactly how much I want. I'm kind of trying to get a feel for it, you know? Let me get the camera the right way with my pot so the wife will quit complaining. Complaining about that. I'm sure she'll find something else.
Oh, yeah. What are you doing?
Pissing off the internet. Somehow that feels a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Your face is disgusting.
You don't look 20 either anymore, sweet cheeks.
I'm talking about the dirt.
It's getting hot out here. Can I work now? Give me some rain. Chase her back in.
You got to think when we do our experimental bean update, am I
Yeah.
going to have room?
Yeah, that's why I'm leaving a gap. Like, you call that a gap? I'm a triple champ. People watch this and they think we hate each other. But the reality is, after 20 plus years of being married, we actually hate each other.
Tell them it's not true. Tell them it's not true.
Yes, dear. I did not mean to lie. I'll give you the little one. I got the rest. I'm not dumb enough to give something to you and have to listen to it.
You mean I can't hold the camera and
See?
hold plants and not trip over things?
So the question becomes, do we
Where?
know what we want to go where? I'm setting them in a place that you can tell me it's wrong and then redo them.
Okay, that's fantastic.
If a man makes a decision and his wife's not there, is he still wrong?
Yes, absolutely.
Because when we were in Lowe's, it was like a whole bunch of men all saying the same thing. I'm just buying whatever the wife wants me to buy. So this is a Jewel of Desert Ruby Ice Plant. Extreme cold hardiness, so hopefully it will survive the winters. Deer resistant. And it, like I said, it's a perennial, so that's why we're putting it in this nice hard pot. Basically, it's a trailer. It stays low and then it grows out and then trails down the pot. So hopefully this will survive in here and become a permanent bee attractor.
Did you center that?
Yes, I did.
Does it look centered?
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
How about now?
You do know that no matter which way you turn it, it's still...
It's going to fill the pot.
What's this next one?
It's a Lysianthus.
Okay, that sounds good.
It is an upright annual, blooms in summer, full sun. So this one will die and go away. Now, whether it reseeds itself, I don't know.
I think this is the one we're hoping will be purple. So what is this?
White Mountain Shasta Daisy. Yeah, and this is a mounting perennial. So like that's one of the ones that's good for getting the pollinators in. So hopefully this one will come back next year. But this is an Autumn Fire Sedum. Now that's bad dirt, I think. It's a upright perennial.
Okay.
So hopefully this will come back as well. This one actually does flower. It's not just foliage. Apparently it has red flowers, we think.
We hope. It's not centered.
Would you like to dig it up and replant it yourself?
If you look at it, it looks
See,
not centered.
the problem is the square plug is centered, but look at where the plant is.
I turned off the camera and I saw this. What are you doing? You are just as problematic with this as I am. It's mater time. We have 10. Is that right? 10 tomatoes?
I believe it is 10 tomatoes.
And what's this supposed to do again?
Put the energy into the right spot. Don't waste it on green leaves that don't do anything.
It's not.
The downside of cutting the leaves off is that they're kind of what's holding these clips on. In fact, maybe I should skip these and come down to the other ones for now.
These tomatoes look pretty good considering.
Oh, considering how sad they looked.
And also considering that everyone is saying
Your dirt is bad.
I really hate sacrificing one.
But you're going to do it. Ouch, that hurt. Wait, you can put that in our non-compost pile.
Mortgage lifter.
Ah.
My second place from year one.
So we're hoping that this one will grow so that we can get seeds from it for next year.
Yeah, this one we got 3. This looks like the healthiest, so we'll...
Beep stick. Oh, that really hurt.
That really hurts.
But it needed to be done.
Yeah, this basically stops them from picking up disease too. That's the Granny Cantrell.
Do you need to plant any of the armpits?
None of these armpits were long enough. The only ones that would be plantable are the ones on the first 3
Okay.
that I'm not cutting off because I've got no clips to hold them yet. Hey, look,
What?
flowers.
Dude, these are beans?
You know what I meant.
No.
Your beans have flowers, which is what makes the beans.
And I think the Kalima beans might be starting to put on flowers too.
It's like Schrodinger's garlic. I won't know until I pull it up, but I think these are some sad looking bulbs.
Why?
I don't know. Hey, maybe it's my bad dirt.
I mean, that's what they say.
Keep saying. But yeah, I think we might as well free this space up. Let's go ahead and pull these out. I mean, it's obvious this is not going to be award winning, so there's no need to even try. Let's go ahead and free it up and make room for something else.
Okay, that's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be.
It'll be edible.
I'm going to laugh if everybody's garlic looks like this.
Got to make sure I don't hurt my one pretty flower in the yard that's growing in that same spot. It's like every year some random flower sprouts up right here, and it's the prettiest flower I have.
Oh,
There we go.
wait. Show where we should cut it off.
Like right here.
Now show how someone's really supposed to cut it off for the challenge.
Yeah, like right there. Another worm in my bad dirt. You know what? It should be the year that everyone's garlic sucks, and if I had weighed this, it would be a winner. Go ahead and get this out of here.
Oh, you're not going to reuse that?
I'll just get more out of the woods. I'm thinking I need to refresh this soil just because this is a little bit more on the alkaline side. Ooh. It's funny how they basically look identically the same when you mix them.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I'm back.
You so funny. Oh, look, I got a straw in my mushroom compost. Nothing like those microplastics in your organic mulch.
There's a time where everything is pulled, then we can,
Throw this bed completely away and buy a brand new one from Grow Right.
that's not where I was going with that, but that sounds like a great idea.
I'm tired of this getting on my hands and knees and bending over stuff. You ready for the fun part?
What?
Part where we argue over what we do or do not plant here?
Oh, I was thinking beans.
That's your answer to everything.
You're working and I don't have the camera on.
I know, you've been amazed how much I've actually gotten done. I'm just staking the tomatoes up.
And then I saw a tomato plant.
So you know the whole save the armpit thing. I decided to maybe try that one time. Besides, you ain't got to be here in case I do something stupid like almost fall off the ladder like I did a few minutes ago. I got another camera now to, catch that for you. Okay, everything is staked. New screws are in. Old strings are cut off. New strings are pulled down. I actually put them in the pots this year instead of in the ground because that way I can kind of move the pot a little bit. The Granny Cantrell, it ain't looking good. I trimmed most of the limbs off just in case. I don't know if it's a sick fungusy type thing or
Heat.
I mean, it could be my bad dirt. Basically, I'm going to take this mint, chop a piece of it off that still looks healthy, plant it over here, see if I can bring it back to life. So basically, this is what the mint looked like. All the roots had basically died out underneath it. So yeah, there was no just fertilize it this year. Like, it needed a good reroot. That may or may not make it. We'll see what happens. I'm going to take a bag of Black Cow, mix it in with the dirt that I had not quite a full tub of for the planter, and plant this chive in that. And since the lemon balm that I put in the pot is growing great, I think this one is now looking sickly. I'm just going to sacrifice and move on with it. Yeah, it actually got cold enough last night to stun the bee. He was just laying there not moving this morning. We've got beans. You like beans. Let's just do beans. I'm just going to start poking them in. Yes, you actually soak these. That means none of these will grow.
That's true.
I'll probably mulch this after this too.
Should you do it around just the edge?
Yeah, there's probably not enough to do the whole thing in the pattern. There was going to be dead space somewhere. It is what it is.
We have a lot of garden. Like just looking here,
It's been very piecemeal, but at the end,
we have a garden.
it still comes together.
why you have that look.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you the next part. All the stuff that's holding the fabric down this side, I gotta move it over so I can put the new fabric down.
I raise you doing it. You're going to cover up the marigold.
Now I'm gonna cut around it. I'm done. So it looks like we are finally starting to transition from planting to growing. Things are getting exciting around here. So subscribe to the channel if you want to find out what's going to happen next. Watch these videos over here if you want to see how this whole journey started, kind of where we came from in the first place.